Tonight on KQ2 News at 10, a high-speed chase comes to an end after a robbery suspect ran from law enforcement in Andrew County. Plus, flu season is closing in while the United States is continuing to battle the coronavirus pandemic. How health officials in Donovan County are preparing. And Missouri Congressman Sam Graves remembering the 13 U.S. servicemen killed in Afghanistan last week. Tonight, we hear from a Missouri Lance Corporal's father.
From your local news leader, this is KQ2 News at 10.
A woman is in custody tonight after a gun store theft leads to a law enforcement pursuit, in Andrew County. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us this Thursday night. I'm Ron Johnson in for Alan. Now, authorities say this all started around 3 this afternoon at the A1 Gunrunner store on State Route K. That's where authorities say they received a call of a theft of 2 handguns from the store. The suspect fled the scene in a black car with Arkansas license plates. That car was later spotted by the Highway Patrol heading the wrong way on Highway 71. Andrew County Sheriff's deputies were able to stop the car and arrest the woman behind the wheel. No one was hurt in any of this. We spoke to the Sheriff's Department earlier this evening.
That is the most important thing. No bystanders were hurt. No innocent bystanders' property was damaged during the course of all this. So that's a good thing. This was, the best outcome for everything. So.
And Sheriff's deputies said that car involved was also stolen. Those 2 handguns were recovered. An endangered silver advisory for a St. Joseph woman has been canceled. 87-year-old Eileen Lockwood has been located and is safe. We're going to turn now to our first forecast on this Thursday night. We're tracking some showers in the area. Chief Meteorologist Mike Graciano tells us more. Mike, good evening to you.
Good evening, Ron. And yes, it is raining outside here at the station. We have some light rain. We had some bigger storms over on the Kansas side, but now those are tending to weaken just a little bit. All right, let's take you outside, show you what we've got going on. And you can see the streets are a little bit wet. We do have some light rain that has moved into the area, and I think that that's going to be the case for this evening. 72 right now with an east-southeast wind at 9 miles an hour. Dew point right now of 68 degrees. There you can see that area of showers. Now there was a tornado watch over on the Kansas side, but they've canceled that, but still there's one up in portions of Nebraska. It looks like some of those bigger storms will be up to the north and west of us. Also a flash flood watch still in effect for portions of southeastern parts of Nebraska, where they're still expecting some very heavy rainfall. So as we kind of zoom out a little bit, you can see some of the bigger storms on the Kansas side, south of I-70, another area of severe weather up in portions of Nebraska. We'll talk a little bit more about our rain chances as they continue into tomorrow, all coming up in just a few minutes. Ron?
All right, Mike, thank you so much. More people in Donovan County are getting vaccinated, according to the local health department there. But health officials say not every single age group is following this trend. A vaccination clinic is set for tomorrow. They hope will get more shots in arms, and this comes as they're sharing their latest vaccination numbers. Right now, 41% of residents in the county have been fully vaccinated against the virus. That number is higher than what health officials were expecting. Though, again, like we said before, not everyone on board with this trend. Health officials say the vaccination rate of kids aged 12 to 17 sits at just 18%. They say they want to push the message that getting the vaccine means no quarantine, and that it's a key part to keeping kids involved in school and other extracurricular activities.
There's going to be a lot of kids that are in quarantine that are going to miss football games, basketball games, quiz bowls. If they have that vaccine, as of now, they're not going to have to quarantine. So we're hoping maybe that angle will influence more parents and kids to be more acceptable of receiving this very safe, very effective vaccine.
And by the way, with it now being September, another concern for health officials in the county is the upcoming flu season. Health officials in the county are planning a joint COVID-19 and flu shot clinic to be held in October. Meanwhile, the vaccination clinic set for tomorrow will be at the Highland Stadium Center there from 1:30 to 3. It's open to anyone eligible to receive a shot. The St. Joseph Health Department out with the latest COVID-19 numbers for this county, for Buchanan County. 102 new cases have been reported since Monday. The total case count now just under 14,200. The positivity rate unchanged, still at 10.62%. And 24% of Buchanan County's population have had at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. At Mosaic Life Care, 27 inpatients at the hospital, 26 here in St. Joe, 1 in Maryville.